And because of it, that's why the compass will flip.
Take a look at this image. This shows the impact of the geomagnetic fields on ionospheric disturbances like earthquakes. If this is accurate, then it would be virtually impossible for such a magnetic shift to happen without causing extremely large natural disasters, as Corsetti is about to explain.
If you look at the nature of earthquakes, some originate in the crust, others originate in the mantle, in the parts that aren't solid. So I'm like, if you're saying that the interior that is molten does a shift, why on earth would you suggest that it wouldn't cause earthquakes or volcanic activity on the surface? So I feel like every article I ever read on geomagnetic pole shifts, they go out of their way to say, don't worry, it's fine. And I'm like, but yet the evidence shows that it's accelerating.
Take a look at this. This USGS article claims that more earthquakes are being recorded because there are more instruments that can capture earthquakes, but it also doesn't take into account the North Pole transitioning at a faster rate. Corsetti then explains that we're long overdue for a magnetic pole shift.
All the other volcanic rock for prior known pole shifts, because keep in mind, there's hundreds that are known. This has happened throughout millions and millions of years. This is mainstream science. The poles do flip. But it's not that the Earth flips over, it's that the inside core does, and so your magnetic compass will flip. Like,
what causes it?
So whatever that molten core is, it does a shift inside. It allegedly happens in cycles, and we're long overdue. And when it happens, the other theory is that the Earth's shields will be diminished.
Watch this. If this happens, then the magnetic field will continue to weaken and everything that takes place cosmically will hit the Earth much more easily. Van Kerkwijk explains this will primarily happen with electronic devices, and it could be much worse today than it would have been years ago.
And particularly us with our electronics, it's all going to get more easily smashed, because the magnetic field's what protects us from solar flares and cosmic radiation and all this stuff. So as the field and the acceleration of that weakening of the field, is accelerating. So it's getting weaker faster.
Up next, Joe Rogan is surprised to find out that what we think we know about Hitler may not be the case after all.